And look at him go! He could go all the way! Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
The Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout. Come on now, the Bills are making it happen now. Stand up now, come on and shout. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Let's go Buffalo. Go, 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 go. The Bills make me wanna.
Talking to Larry Livingston is who I'm talking to, and he said, so after tonight, obviously Larry's a Browns fan, what do you think? I said, well, we went on a tangent about a lot of things, but he said, I'm not scared of the Dolphins at all, and you guys know I hate the Dolphins. Like, I hate them. They're like my new Patriots. But I said to him, you should be, and here's why. I hate their coach. Mike McDaniel is the ugh. He is the ugh of coaching to me. But I said, here's the problem. He is the best coach in the league, and I'm going to tell you why. He is the start of the generation of Madden coaching. And what I mean by that is he's a dude that grew up like with 95 Madden, 96 Madden. He went to camps. He eats, breathes, sleeps. He's that generation of when football started to get like socialized, media populated, like go to camps. He is that start of that. And I said the problem with his is not only that he is smart as a coach, he may not like, so even this week too was like, don't look at Tyreek. Don't look. Like, I get like, the reason that he got Tyreek to do that is that Mike McDaniel is a player's coach. He connects with the youth in a way that like Bill Belichick can't. Bill Belichick's not a bad coach. He's a brilliant mind. But Bill Belichick went from being a great head coach to being like a dude in the booth that calls plays down to a head coach who connects with the players. It is what it is. And if you're not on board, you're old. Like, if you think I'm wrong on this, you're just a little bit older than me and you don't want to admit it. Because I hate Mike McDaniel. I hate his, like, legging. I don't even like seeing, like, I'm like the dude that always did not wear a shirt and tie on the sideline when I coach. But I see it now and it's gotten out of control. Like, Mike McDaniels is, like, sloppy. And he's just, like, doing these whole, like, I don't know. I don't want to get too much into it. But the fact is, like, Mike McDaniels is the new generation of coach. It sucks. But it is here to stay. I mean, Sean McVay is at least a little, like, younger version. Like, more eloquent version. I think we can get more Sean McVays in the league, but Mike McDaniel may be that dude. You know why? He connects with your Tuas. He connects with your Tyreeks. He's going to connect with your Lamars. He's going to get guys that want to play with him. And like when you look at NIL, when you look at college, why do you guys want to go to Colorado? Because of Deion. Deion's that dude, right? Like he's an older dude, but he's still the dude. Just my take. You're going to have to be that dude. All right, we got one box. No one's going to send me a shot. No one's even talking. You guys suck. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. You guys suck. Someone talk to me. Give me a take. Fight me. Argue with me. I can't believe that, like, Colin Cowherd and, like, Mike and Mike in the morning do this. No wonder that, what did they do before tweets and all that nonsense? Oh, there's two more. We're trying to get these out here. Fresh case in the hizzy. And that's what I'm talking about, dude. So I have this theory, Chris, that our military in the future isn't going to be full of military guys. I mean, I think this is probably a common consensus. But like with drones and stuff, you're not going to have a physical fitness test. They're going to need foot soldiers. But it's really going to be your Call of Duty guys running our military. It just is what it is. Like, it's just the day and age of electronics. Like, it's not like it's just been the slow progression. It's been a quick progression, but it's been very foreseeable, right? Like, like Call of Duty is the future of the military. It's the Gran Turismo guy racing F1. It translates, maybe not fully, but it's going to translate enough to like take over. War game? Or was it? I don't know. But the point is, Chris, like it is like Madden guys. Like, so my brother even says this. My brother's not a big Madden guy. He's not like a dude that like lives and breathes and sleeps Madden. But he said it's crazy when you play. He's like, Mike, I'm telling you, man, the similarities in the game are uncanny. Like, you'll see like this route run, and you're like, that's exactly what happened. And I'm like, yeah, and that's why. And think about it. McDaniels is going to be replaced in 5 years. McDaniels, I know this sounds nuts, but McDaniels is going to be an outdated coach in 5 years because there's going to be a whole new wave. Like the systemic nature of it is that we're teaching the game. Like, you can play coach mode, right? And McDaniels did that shit. He played coach mode. He was that dude. No one's going to send me a shot. But so one more thing, one more take on this before I rip, if no one's going to send a shot. I will say, so one thing I was always told that you can't teach, you can't learn, is interpersonal skill. So you can have the brightest mind, like a Sheldon from Big Bang Theory, the brightest mind, but if you don't have a personality, guys aren't going to want to play for you. But like what Chris said, or who was it? Don said it. Players want to play with him. You still have to have a personality. So you have to have that balance between brilliance, wit, humor, intelligence. So you have to have interpersonal skills, and you also have to have the intelligence of the game. It's essentially frat dudes who did nothing but play Madden. They're cool dudes who know the game. That's your future in coaching. And are we far off from players? I mean, players, like the highest paid athletes in college right now aren't necessarily the best players. They're just like, we'll sell your tickets. We'll get you endorsements. Like, we might be shitty, but Ender's Game? I've never heard of that. I'm going to check it out. I have this last one. No one's going to take one. I cannot believe we're living that life. 1, 2, 3 to the left, 4, 5, 6 to the right. It's sad. I'm taking the shot counter off. All right, it's to the right. 1 through 5. 6 is a reroll. 6 is a reroll. It's going to be a 4. Fourth box on the right. No one taking one with me. That's all right. My wife will thank you tomorrow. We have the list up on the board. We'll start the recording now. Bunch of bums. Y'all used to be cool. Good luck, y'all. Only one I did because this one felt kind of slow, even though it was a fresh case. We'll pick back up on it tomorrow. Eclectic continues to climb in price, so get it while you can. Stetson Bennett coming in hot. Even if you see a name, it doesn't matter because truth be told, you know it has to be your number. If it's a 1-on-1, I'll drink alone. I don't care. Stetson Bennett, SB up first. It's going to be a 1 of 6 going out to David Populars. I knew War Games was like an old movie, right? Yeah. Well, then you said that. I was like, is he trying to see if I've seen that? You always call me out on that stuff. David Populars, 1 of 6. You always call me out on my movie knowledge, Chris, but I remember War Games. I don't think it was out before I was born. I think it was out right when I was, like 82, 83. Yeah, the year I was born. Oh, the year I was born. Yeah, 83. I knew that. So, like, I tell my wife, my toxic trait, or my weird skill, not my toxic trait, is that I can tell you when movies came out. I don't know how. I don't know why. I do kind of know. I used to put movies back at a video store, and I would always look at the year it released. It was weird. It was like this weird thing I have. That's funny. I thought it was like 82, 83. Rising stock, Tanner McKee. I don't know about that, but David Populars, 1 of 3 with another one. Chris, you going to take a shot with me tonight? We're going to do this, man? I'm going to bed right after this. What's Ender's Game on? I'll throw it on. The multigraph we're going to save. We're going to look at the Zay Flowers, 8 out of 9 going out to Zach McCarthy. He got one. Zach McCarthy in on it. You're in bed drinking a beer, I'll count it. I'll take one with you. I said earlier, I was like, I took the shot off screen, and I was like, you know what? Good night. And then I forgot I had one more break to do. I literally I was like, good night. Where's Jeff Kellington when you need him? Hey, cheers to the Blazing fam. Joe Flacco. If Joe Flacco does not win Comeback Player of the Year. All right, I'm going to ask you this right now. Because Larry was asking me. What teams are you afraid of in the AFC right now? Like, just like, I don't care who your team is. What are thems are the teams? Like, these are him in the AFC. Name it right now. Go. Like, just this, cut the list off where you feel. It could be 2 teams. It could be 1 team. It could be 4 teams. These are the teams to be afraid of in the AFC. I want to show Larry. Maybe Larry's in here. I don't know. But I want to hear it from you. There's 11 people in here. I need at least 3 answers. Come on. Don says Browns and Bills. I want to know, Don. I need a reason why Miami's not on that list. I need a reason why the Ravens aren't on that list. Zach, I'm with you. I need a reason why the Dolphins and the Bills aren't on your list. Blake, I won't accept just the Ravens. That is an ESPN answer. We hate ESPN here, so fuck you, Blake. No, for real, Blake, that's an ESPN answer. The Ravens. Dude, the Ravens aren't that good. They're a team to be afraid of. I don't want to play the Ravens right now, but they aren't that team. I'll go with you in Miami now. I'll go with you. Ravens and Miami would have been a more respectful answer. Dolphins can't beat anyone over 500 except for the Cowboys. Bills are inconsistent. Zach, you gave me fair responses to that. I will agree with you on that. And who did his? Ravens and Browns. And to rebuttal you, Zach, you're absolutely right, because the Browns have lost everybody on their team, but somehow have found a way to win. They are the definition of the blue-collar American football team right now, and I like this Browns. I hate the Deshaun Watson Browns. I like Nick Chubb, but like, they're without Nick Chubb. They are just this raw fucking football team right now. Like, the Browns are the rawest team in the league, and they're winning. They beat the Jets tonight. Let's not get out of control. Flacco has, 7 interceptions in like 11 touchdowns. He's like not throwing the lights out, but he's doing enough, right? This is the year Josh shouldn't win it. Why shouldn't he? Do you know that in the last 4 years, the leading interception candidate has like won the Super Bowl or been in the Super Bowl? This is the year he should win. Because he's finally thrown the most. He's always led the league to an extent, but he's never led it for the season. I think overall he has. Five winning teams. They have been 5 winning teams for that season by 14 or more points. So their winning percentage is huge. The Browns and the Lions. I want to tell you who my team is so bad. All right, we have one more card to go, but I'm going to drink this to you guys. I love your takes. They were good takes. Zach, I couldn't agree with you more on your takes, though. Because, like, I disagreed with you initially that the Bills and Miami wasn't on there. I'm sorry. Yeah, Dolphins and Miami. Yeah, Bills and Dolphins were in there. But the inconsistency of the Bills and the Dolphins not really beating anyone good. So, and I'm with that. The defense wins championships. The age-old motto of defense wins championships. And the Browns got it, right? And they have that Purdy. They have Flacco, who is the original Purdy, right? Say what you will. Purdy is a better Flacco. I don't care what anyone says. He's a much better quarterback. He's a new age Flacco. But Flacco came back and he's like, all right, Brock Purdy, I see you. Hold my beer. And then Purdy threw 4 interceptions. Why? Because of the purple and gold? I've seen blue and red too, which means Bills and Lions. I didn't pick it. I'm just saying that blue and red. Everyone says, it's Chiefs and Cowboys. I'm like, you know that could be the Bills and Lions too. Nick, he's the 3rd best wide receiver in football right now. I know everyone's hating on Diggs, and I'm not saying he's the man right now, but he is still the 3rd ranked PFF wide receiver in fantasy football right now. If you don't play Diggs, listen, here's how I feel about it, Nick. You can play Diggs and lose your championship and be like, all right, I played my best player. But if you don't play Diggs this week and you lose, you're a dummy, right? Like, but that's the beauty of fantasy football. You got to make that choice. You could look brilliant not playing him. But if you lose and you don't play him, you look like the dumbest motherfucker in fantasy football. All right, guys, I'm going to drink this. I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, I think you're dumb not to play him. That's not speaking as a Bills fan. That's speaking as a fantasy football manager. Don't ask me, because I played fucking Amari Cooper tonight. Because you know why? Because I put $20 on a FanDuel boost that was like, Amari Cooper and Breece Hall will each score 60 yards from scrimmage, or each have 60 yards. I was like, I don't need to check my lineups for Amari Cooper, because boom, FanDuel wouldn't put this out if he wasn't playing. I'm going to lose to my dad. And it's not even in a family league. Corey Kiner, Javonte Barnes, Trey Benson, Anaya Smith. 2 out of 5. Don Wiley. Hope you're in here. I'm sure Cash is in bed. Not the card I wanted to end on, but the card we are going to end on. That's how I'm at. I told my dad, I was like, just for the record, Dad, I would have played Nico Collins had I known Amari Cooper wasn't playing. All right, guys, that's all he wrote tonight. You guys killed me. I'm so drunk. I will see you all on the flippity flop. Good night.